Hey everybody, Abby here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am feeling so much better. Thank you all for your well wishes and thoughts and prayers. Um, wow, I've never experienced cluster headaches in my life before, and those were horrible. I ended up with a really severe inner ear infection that came along with that and had a little bit of vertigo and all kinds of stuff like all combined at once. It just hit me. It was not a fun time to say the least, but I am feeling so much better. So thank you all again for all your thoughts and prayers and well wishes. um, so here we are. I'm back to making videos and bringing you some new stuff. So before we get into today's video, I did want to make mention to please check out my second channel that I started, which is Fet Talk with Abby. There I'm going to be covering different topics, different fetishes, kinks, alternate lifestyles. Just more of an informative channel than it is reading your guys' emails um, and giving responses and advice to. I will leave the link to that channel in the description of this video, so please check it out and subscribe. Help that channel grow. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. I love you all. Thank you so much for being with me on this incredible journey. Um, we're close. We're at 7,000 and we are getting close to 10,000 subscribers. So that's exciting. And I'm hoping to get to that point sooner than later. I think I might need to come up with a little contest or some way to celebrate 10,000. I'm going to have to come up with something good. So, anyway, this is a response video that I got, or a response email that I got from someone from the closed female naked male video that I had done some time ago, trying to catch up with these two. So again, I apologize, but I'm going to bring you all your stories. Um, so here we go. It says, "Hi Abby. First let me say that I have a huge smoking fetish, and it is such a turn on watching you pull out your Virginia Slim 120s out of your sexy case and lighting them. Also, your BBC videos are pure fire." Well, thank you. My love of CFNM mainly has to do with me being an exhibitionist. Some of this is going to be a little explicit, and I hope you don't mind. It goes back to when I was 12 years old and was sexually mature and a perv then. Um, don't mind. I don't get offended easily, so you're good. One day I was alone with my 11-year-old female cousin, and we were talking explicitly about Devil's Tango, and I had gotten so excited. I asked her if she wanted to see my manhood, and she said sure. So I pulled my pants and underwear down, and my boy at attention sprang out. She said, "Wow," and asked if she could touch it. She grabbed the head and started squeezing it. I adjusted her hand and got my first successful hand job. I was hooked. My biggest take from it was that I didn't want her to be undressed. My biggest thrill was her looking at my throbbing manhood. This went on for some time, and she even got one of her female friends of the same age to participate. It only happened a few times, but I would strip completely for them. I would lay down and have them sit on either side of me facing me. I would stroke myself for them, and it never took long just knowing their undivided attention was on my manhood. I had some spectacular climaxes. I am 63 now, and all of this is burned into my brain, and it is even stronger today. There is nothing better for me to get totally naked and expose my hard manhood to women. I have even paid for it. I insist they keep their clothes on and smoke for me while I stroke my manhood. It is always an explosion for me. With me, it has nothing to do with dominance or submission. I never feel vulnerable. I always feel very confident in what I'm doing, and I have also fantasized about being in this situation with you. Really? Abby, I hope this wasn't too explicit for you, but I feel it was the best way to get my feelings about this fetish across to you. Keep smoking, and thank you for taking the time to hear me. Sincerely. And that's where we'll end it. Viewer. So, this is interesting. I have to say, I'm first and foremost, all of you out there who send me your stories and are brave and bold enough to share your experiences with me, don't ever feel like you can't say anything, because I am not a person that offends easily. Clearly, I'm here, and the things that we talk about here on this channel, you kind of have to not be sensitive or offend easily to even be able to discuss these things, right? So don't ever worry about that. I'm offended by very little. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing this story. This is kind of a great story. I can see where that would be exciting. You know, in your younger years, that's kind of like your exploration days. So yeah, that really, I don't think is an uncommon occurrence. I think that at some point we all kind of explore some way, shape, or form as we're going through puberty. So yeah, I don't get offended by that at all. I think it's cool that this is what you're into. I think it's cool that you're actually being very open about it, and sharing it with all of us. You know, that was a cool story, and I can get where that would be very stimulating and exhilarating and exciting, to the point of, you know, you blowing your lid, so to speak. Yeah, and I have to say, that you've fantasized about being in this situation with me. Thank you. That I'm flattered. I guess I never really thought of people fantasizing about me, in general, but I've had a few of you tell me that at this point. So I'm just your average wife, girl next door. Nothing too special. And definitely what you see is what you get if you were sitting here in person with me. So, but anyway, again, I am flattered, and thank you so much for sharing your story with me. It sounds exciting. I'm glad you still engage in this to this day. That's, you know what you like, and you know what does it for you, and there's not a single thing wrong with that. because heaven knows we all have our thing that does it for us. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Again, please don't forget to check out my second channel, Fed Talk with Abby. Link in the description below. Send me your stories in an email, and I will read them here on our main channel. Send them to haute.abby@gmail.com. I will include that email in the description as well, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and keep our channel growing. Until next time, everybody, love, hugs, and smoky kisses. Bye.